My next guest, Sarah, says she never worried about driving drunk, but a near fatal crash that left her in the hospital for 77 days. That was her rock bottom. This was a huge wake-up call. Take a look.
When I was 19, all I did was drink and party. There was never any talk about a designated driver. You drink, you party, and you drive home. But that all changed on August 23rd of 2003.
Sarah Ponzo, a former star athlete at Belleville West, behind the wheel with a .308 blood alcohol level. Ponzo destroyed her car.
The last thing that I remember is grabbing my keys at the bar that I was at. I made it 14 miles. I took a 25-mile-an-hour exit ramp at 72 miles an hour. I flipped my car twice, and I landed on the guardrail on the opposite side of the highway and was drugged 35 feet, hanging outside of the driver's window. My car then flipped another 2 times and landed in the middle of the highway on the roof with the wheels up in the air. On 5 of the different guardrail posts, they found clumps of my hair and skin. I was ejected out of the back windshield. The car actually landed 13 yards from my body. When the paramedics arrived on scene, I had no heartbeat, no pulse, no blood pressure. When they had moved my body, one of the paramedics put his hand on my chest, and I opened up my eyes and took a breath for air. My list of injuries was 2 pages long. The whole lower bottom part of my jaw had completely been broken from my face. I had fractured every vertebrae in my back but 5. My left leg from my knee down was completely flipped around. I remember my mother coming into the room, and she looked down at me and she said, "Could you imagine waking up out of your coma, Sarah, handcuffed to the bed rail? Because when you chose to go out, not only did you take advantage of your life that night, you could have killed somebody." None of that was ever even a thought when I was partying and then driving home.
Well, let's bring Sarah out to join us.
Thank you.
Have a seat right here. Well, Sarah, you've been watching and listening to the show from backstage, right?
Yes.
So, what's your thinking so far?
Well, my first thought was the entire time I've been watching everything that's coming out of your mouth, I said the exact same things. And quite honestly, if my crash wouldn't have happened, I'd probably be sitting right where you were, having the same conversation with Dr. Phil.